Hey, how you guys doing? Just here filming another Silver Street tutorial about how to make your lead forms better perform, help you filter out motivation so you know who to retarget, and really how to make sure that your lead forms are capable of capturing everybody that it comes in front of. Because there's a lot of things I think a lot of people do that they don't realize is there, and they miss out on a lot of people that are motivated and want to sell their home. So make sure you pay attention. We've got a couple quick little tips here. All right, so obviously you got your new form or duplicate an existing. We're going to go new form because I've got new things going, but you could edit an existing form just by making a copy of it if you wanted to. Come in here, and the first thing I do every single time, this saves you so much. It gets you so many more views. It's going to get you more leads. Come into your settings tab right up here. You're going to go down. Instead of leaving this restricted, which it automatically is, you're going to go to open. Make sure that that's set to open. The reason why is that now your ad can be shared with anyone and anyone can submit the form. They don't have to be part of the audience that you're marketing to. If you leave it on restricted, when people share your ads, maybe they send it to somebody they know that's in a situation where they need to sell their house quick, or maybe they post it to their page because they really want to show people options in the area. I've had ads get multiple shares and people coming through that. And if this is left unrestricted, they cannot fill out a form to contact you. So better to keep it right down here and put it on open. So go back into content. I prefer higher intent. I don't like my lead forms to be anybody and everybody. I want it to be only sent to people who have high motivation, because I know that if someone clicks on it and they start filling out the form and maybe they don't finish, I can always retarget them later. So I like to keep mine on higher intent. What this is going to do is this is going to give a review step to the supported placements. Now, mobile right now is the only supported placement, but probably about 65-70% of your leads that are coming through are probably already on mobile. So you want to make sure that you have this set there. This is going to help filter motivation, make sure you get higher motivated people filling out your form, which means quicker deals closed, easier to contact people, not having to run around trying to find somebody or having them tell you that they didn't fill out the form. I know that's a funny one that a lot of people get doing Facebook, and this is one of those reasons. Don't leave it on more volume. Go down here, click higher intent. Now, the second way to filter that, right here, we need to be very, very specific. I like to do something like this. We buy any home in any condition with cash. Right under it, fill out the form below to get your cash offer, or for immediate assistance, call, and then I put in my phone number. So make sure that you have something like this. I like being able to be specific in the sense that people need to know that I am buying homes with cash. And a lot of you buy any home in any condition. You don't want people who think that their home's not good enough to be able to sell, that you can still buy it. And for people who maybe you could list it on the market but don't want to because they want to sell it quickly, I always like to have it in there that we buy any home in any condition with cash. Fill out for the form below to get your cash offer for immediate assistance, call, blah, blah, blah. I would even maybe throw in there, we can close as fast as 7 days. If you need immediate assistance, call here. Stuff like that will make sure that people get the idea when they're filling out the form. Now, the third way to safeguard you from having to deal with leads that say they didn't fill out the form or they don't answer the phone when you call because it's the wrong number. This is a way that you save yourself from that. So you're going to go in here. If this is checked mark, and when it says more options, a lot of people, I know a lot of marketers still check mark all these. This means that it auto fills from their Facebook profile, so all they have to do is hit submit. I don't like it. And the reason why is because I know for a fact that I used to use an email on my Facebook that I don't ever see because I don't want all those notifications coming to me. So I got some Yahoo email and I used that to log into my Facebook. So probably not the best way to contact me. I know a lot of people get Google numbers and use that for advertisements, or they do it for their Facebook. There are so many ways to get past verifying your mobile phone number and actually being a number that you use. So I wouldn't have that autofilled either. Name, I'm okay with. I leave that one autofilled just because it's just one thing less that they have to fill out. Make sure you put it at the top form. I always put your info. That way they know that they're filling it out for themselves. And you go down here, and I use short answer questions. So I first do property address. This is the most important. I know that people want to give me this because they want to know how much their property is worth to you. Second, I go with email. I think it's a nice way to ease them into giving me their information. And then lastly, I go with their phone number. Now it will automatically put all the autofill questions at the bottom. So you'll see here on the side of the form, the full name is at the bottom. And that's okay. That will be automatically entered. But if they want to change it, all they have to do is click on it and they'll be able to go right in. So now I usually use these. If you want to get a little bit more serious with form, I've worked with forms all the way up to 8 or 9 fields. Those generally aren't supposed to optimize as well. Facebook will even pop up after about 5 of them, or 4 or 5 questions, and say, hey, don't do too many. People won't fill out the form. I think this right here, having those custom filled for the 4 is like a good balance for most of my investors. But if you've seen in your area that you have gotten a lot of unmotivated leads, I would suggest changing your form and making even more questions. So maybe being like, when would you like to move? Or what's your home value? Different things like that will filter people out because there's more questions. And then that gives you when someone does fill out the form, it shows higher motivation. And then go in here. Something that a lot of people do is they don't put in an actual privacy policy. They like backlink themselves into Facebook on like a Facebook note, which you can do like by adding a custom disclaimer. I recommend you don't do it because I've seen that when clients do that, their ads don't perform as well. If you have a Carrot website, all you have to do is type in, generally, it's your URL /privacy /. And if you don't have a Carrot website, there's a lot of disclaimers online that you could just buy and put onto your website. Very easy. Just build out a URL that's really simple. You don't even have to have it linked to it. I know the Carrot websites have little links on the bottom, but you want it on your page because obviously that's that way that you're conforming with data laws. But most people just have it at the very, very, very bottom of their page instead of doing like a separate tab that links to it. So very easy to do, a super quick fix. You can even get them online. And here you can go into what this is going to be is your review screen. That's just going to pop up with that dual submit button on the mobile device. And then you have your thank you screen. Here in my thank you screen, I always make sure I'll put my website down here, but I'll also always put in, if you need immediate assistance, call, and then I put in a number. And the reason for that is I want to make sure that if somebody really wants to get a hold of me quickly, if they want a cash offer by tonight, that they can do that. Or if they want to have a listing by today, they want to have, I don't know, whatever it might be that you work as an agent, investor, wholesaler, whatever it might be, you can immediately assist them. So make sure to do that, and you'll have to put in your website link down here at the bottom so when they tap it, they can go there. Some people will put in different button links, so you can actually link it back to your page. You can do a lot of different things here. You just go like this. You can even put your phone number right there. So if they're on their phone, they can call you directly, and you could do a download where you can just kind of put whatever you want, whether they're going to like a page to download or a webinar. There's a lot of different things you can do here. You can be creative. Just make sure that that button's filled out. And next, all you have to do is hit finish, and then you're done. Make sure you name it something so you don't forget, or it's going to be named by the date that it was created. All right, guys, that's all we have for the training today. If you have any questions, just make sure to comment, or you can send us a personal message. Whatever we can do to help you guys figure out how to get better, motivated leads, that's what we want to be doing. So reach out to us, and we'll do whatever we can. All right. Can't wait to see you till next time. All right. See you later.